Part 1 of 2. Roaring Kitty bought GameStop for a number of reasons. He's bullish on it. His thesis is primarily based in Ryan Cohen and the board, based on Roaring Kitty's live video this week. But also he has technical reasons, and it was technical analysis that determined his entry, the timing, and why. This is the chart showing that. Roaring Kitty said that price came back down and tested this level. That made him interested in price. And it's true, that $10 there, we called out on the Tradespotting channel. He said also, price went through this downward sloping diagonal, which it certainly did. At that point, we knew something was really on. Also, got a retest of that area. So not only did it go through there, it retested it, and that's like a confirmation. So he pointed to these two things on his stream. And what is this? This is the long-term support on GameStop. Touching that area again likely leads to a bounce. It certainly wouldn't break on the first pass, and that's why it was a buy here on Tradespotting channel. Also, if you were to look at the momentum indicators, you drop it on underneath and show the RSI, very simple one. And here you can see these lows on price higher on the RSI, this low, than it was previously, lower on price, and that's bullish divergence. So here you've got this lower low on price action, but on the RSI, between these points, you've got higher lows, so bullish divergence, which meant that there would very likely would be this bounce, and that price action ultimately came to the top side and broke through this resistance level, which then became support. That's confirmation of the bullish nature of trend. Just drop that color in black so it's easier to see. And then price action subsequently moved to the top side where he was bullish, and Roaring Kitty got his entry in $21 and change. After that confirmation retest, just drop that in, and that is Roaring Kitty's entry. Here, just above, that's Ryan Cohen's last buy-in, and it's where the most recent dilution occurred. Roaring Kitty had a number of reasons. This retest, that retest itself was very interesting overall because that's where Tradespotting thought that you would get an entry. We had TA saying from a number of years ago that would be the place to look to, taking this low to this high, getting our Fibonacci's, making that up in all the same color that you can see. We also can see that retest in at around 50% of this move, especially if you're taking it from this break here, impulse. So a 50% retracement, coming 50% of the way down since that initial squeeze. It's also met a historical level of support, which we called out on the channel at the time, and subsequently we said in 3+ years you'll probably get another test of it, which we did here 3 years later. We got bullish divergence at that low as price met that obvious area for a bounce. It then broke through the downward sloping diagonal. Again, 3+ years, that resistance above price action has held price down, and it's created a downward sloping trend with lower highs and lower lows. So lower high, coming up, lower high, coming up, lower high, coming up, lower high. All of these lower. In between, you've got lower lows. These lower lows, they are part of a downtrend, where in between that is a downward sloping line. So this is a downtrend, and that changed when price went back above this low here. Price went back above it, bullishly divergent. It broke through previous high, that's the previous high, broke through it here. It then went through that downward sloping trend line and broke through a very strong expression of the resistance. It made this high, that's a significant new high, and then come back to test that previous level of resistance, and that's the higher low, and an uptrend begins. So this is why Roaring Kitty bought GameStop, part 1 of 2 and part 2 of 2 for him so far. It's counting though, right? Really good technical breakdown there. Brief, simple, and along with his fundamental case that he believes in Ryan Cohen and the transition that will be delivered from the CE, suggests that this is why Roaring Kitty believes in GameStop. That's his thesis, and it's a perfectly good one. If he has targets to the top side, maybe he's saying a 1618 is up at $334. Maybe he's looking for the 1.13 at $116. If it gets to the last high there at 80 and breaks it, it probably goes to 100, and if it goes there, it probably goes to 110. That's what some technical analysts would say. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to know how to do this yourself, but on an even more sophisticated and higher skill level. Then check the link in the description for my courses hosted at www.technicalanalysis.school, and you can learn to do this yourself. And join all the other people there on the Discord who've already learnt, who've already taken the course, and who are brilliant traders who are happy to help you get a leg up. They're on the Rocky Outcrop Discord at discord.gg/rockyoutcrop. Great to see you there. All the best. I've been Tradespotting. Hit the like button. It's appreciated. See you for more GameStop live streams on Monday at Market Open. Check these videos here for a really good laugh.